With this roadmap, what I've done is I've come in and I just created my roadmap and all my activities in Google Slides. I've also come in and I've hyperlinked, so I will highlight the text and then I come up and hyperlink what slide activity this goes with. If it's on paper, I will either write that or I will have an icon that shows that this was on paper. So right here, I've got my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 activities. And then what I can do too is if I wanted to color code these, I could say, hey, blue is a must do activity, where this maybe number 4 is going to be a can do activity. So I'm able to really come in and really differentiate what activities are must do, can do, or even aspire to do activities. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to assign this to my students because I want them to work on this roadmap. And so I'm going to come into my Google Classroom, go to classwork, create a Kami assignment. In order for this to appear, you do have to have the Kami extension and the premium version of Kami. So I'm going to click on that link. And as it's loading, I'm going to just type in here math roadmap. And it's in my Google Drive. So I'm going to click on Google Drive. And I'm going to come over here to recent, and there it is. I'm going to go ahead and hit select. It's going to attach that file, and I want it to make a copy for every single one of my students. So now I'm going to come in and go ahead and assign this roadmap. And the reason I like to use Kami is because there's a couple different reasons. One is I can use class view, and I'm able to see all of my students' screens. But also in here, my students go to their classroom, their learning management system. They're going to go into that class, go into classwork, and click on that activity. Once students do that, they are then going to hit open with Kami. Students will then be able to come in and work on their different assignments. So they're able to come in and they can check off as they do these different activities. So I'm able to see their progress in real time. Sometimes I have my students take a picture of themselves and use that as an icon to model across the way. Another thing is students can do a reflection. They don't just have to type their reflection, they can use audio or even video to respond to the prompt at hand. So, again, this is why I really love it because after each activity, before they can cross off, they might have to complete a reflection on this do now activity and really kind of maybe rate themselves, explain how they feel about this topic or this activity. And again, every single box should have one of those. And then as a teacher, what I'm able to do is I'm able to come in to my Google Classroom and I can go into view instructions, go over and click on class view. And then I'm able to see all of my students working at the exact same time. I can also notice how they are providing those reflections. So here is an example. I can see them what activity they're on based on their tracker on that first page. And then if I scroll, I can see their work. I can see their videos. I can see their ideas being captured on the screen. And then I can come in and leave personalized feedback to my students based on how they're doing in real time. And they're getting that feedback. They're getting that scaffolds, those resources, extensions. And to level it up, I can go over here to toggle sidebar and leave annotation banks where I can quickly go to fractions, drag and drop resources, drag and drop icons, drag and drop videos, whatever I need to drag and drop to support my students on mastering this concept or providing an extension. I'm able to do that by using my annotation bank, looking over that success criteria, thinking, okay, what misconceptions might my students have? What resources can I create for them? And then I can come on here and quickly drag and drop text, audio, or video right onto their screen. And then I can also go in here, let's find that one student that we were working with, and listen to that audio file for their reflection to get a deeper understanding of how they're understanding this concept.